Hello Aries and welcome. This is your monthly reading for the month of October 2025. For all of you who have subscribed to the channel, who are following, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you are a new watcher, new viewer, welcome. I am Shivalika. This is your tarot reading, an overview of, we're going to see what October month looks like for you Aries. So we've got the oracle, we've got, of course, tarot readings, and we've also got messages of the love oracle deck for you. Okay, so let's start, Aries. Let's go. Let's take out one card from the oracle and let's warm up, begin your reading, and let's see what October is going to look like. And we've got card number 24, and it says time for a nap. You know, this is reminding me of those that DreamWorks logo that pops up when we go to watch a movie, where you have that chrysanthemum and there's a boy. Instead, there's a fox here. He's napping very nicely, very, very beautiful, nice, furry, warm, very airy stone, you know. This is a very airy stone. Card number 24, number 24, 6 if that is of significance. Okay, we'll keep that card. Okay, Aries, let's see. The card says time for a nap. Okay, let's lay down the cards for you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, interesting. These 3 cards are the first 10 days of the month. Then we've got the middle of the month. And finally, we have the towards the end of the month. You know, it's very interesting, Aries, that in all your 3 rows, it begins with a page. We have the page of sword, the page of pentacle, and the page of cups. Pages are either messages, messengers, messages, of course. You know, there are people who are starting new. They're at the beginning of something. And it's in every row. Okay, Aries, let's start. For the first 10 days, you have, of course, like I said, we're starting with the page of swords. You finding something. This is the energy of you finding something, a very stalker, very spy-like, almost like going and checking what your competition is doing, how much better, how much do they have. This is again, it's a childlike energy, it's a beginner energy, it's a new energy. And it's the mind. Page of sword is, this page holds the sword. Swords are mind. And then you have the justice, another sword there. And this is a very powerful sword, Aries. This is the sword of whatever you give is what is exactly what you're going to get. Justice, card number 11. This is also the card of Libra. Libra is October month. This is an indicator of maybe you're finding for something and you're going to get it in October. Possibly from the court system, legal system. And if it's not that, and if it's just karma that has to come to you, or a karma well-deserved, then it's whatever you're finding, you're getting it. Because I like the justice has the sword and the beam balance both. So equal, very, very equal and very fair. And then you have the lovers. Let me just cover them up. You've got the lovers in the first 10 days. So that's very, very interesting. 2 major arcanas in the first 10 days. Page of swords, justice, and the lovers. You know, justice and the lovers together is either a marriage or a divorce. It could be anything. 2 people go to the court for either becoming one, a union, a signature. And page of sword does look like a sign. But it could also be 2 people splitting apart. You could be also forming a company, forming an alliance. If it's not a love connection, it could be a partnership, a collaboration, but something at a higher level that you require to go and get it registered, take it up with the court, something of that. It seems like the first 10 days are very, very big and important for you. I mean, those are really big energies at play. Okay, at the middle of the month, I was so busy seeing the pages in the first 3 rows that I realized that In the middle of the month, you have both the pages. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Now, I'm really inclined to say that in all of this, Aries, your energy is the Seven of Wands, right there in the center. You are, I think what's coming around you is all pages or all messages which are not really serving your purpose, or all people who are not qualified, or maybe you're running a business which actually involves younger people, students, kids maybe, who knows. But right there in the center, Aries, I think this is you. This is you trying to, you know you have a leverage, you know you've got experience, you know you have done enough, that now you're trying to sort of, make a boundary, make a wall, and only you're selecting candidates, possibly hiring people. That's why a lot of entries are coming in. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. I mean, these are two different energies. One is skilled, the other is more fun, ambitious, both driven, but all the pages bring different skill set. One is very good with words, one is very good with their, in terms of the resources and skills they have. One is very good with, the jokes, the entertainment. And then one is very charming and, will always be there for you to do all the odd jobs, will never say no. And that page is arriving, by the way. Towards the end of the month, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then you have the Six of Cups. And again, there is a connection. In your reading, Aries, you have the Lovers and the Six of Cups, both. And these are both cards of twin flames, soulmate. They're both card number 6. And if it's a connection, then it's a connection of, is age difference a thing? Because of course this card signifies that there's one person is older, one is younger. Are you teaching? Are you in love with a person who's not the same age as you? But right there in the center, the Seven of Wands, there are very few cards which are actually action-based cards. There are many people here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even the card where you are, there's an action, there are 2 people and they're giving into each other. Aries, this is a, let's clarify actually. Let's clarify for you. Let's get some information. What's happening? What is October looking like? What is this Page of Swords? Tell me about the Page of Swords for Aries. 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So clearly the Page of Swords is doing nothing. There is no action there. 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups are both cards of going inwards and sort of not responding. I think whoever you are trying to get in touch with is not responding. Okay. For the Justice, you have Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. And Knight of Pentacles is twice in your reading. Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. I mean, this justice, this equilibrium, this fairness has taken a very long time. I'm still not sure, Aries, if it's going to arrive at your doorstep. It's actually given you a lot of sleepless nights. It's taken a lot of time and it's making an entry again towards the end of the month. There is something that you're waiting. There's something that you're wanting. Okay, it's showing in all shapes and sizes, but none of them is appealing to, none of them is what you've asked for. That much I can tell you. Whatever is coming your way, whoever is coming your way, you're going to be meeting a lot of people. You're going to be interacting with a lot of promising candidates, promising people. Promising is the word, but none of them seem to convert into what you want. Let's see the Lovers for you. We have, let the other card pop out. We have the three of Swords and the Empress. This just, it kind of confirms what I just said, that you have your standards. You have a standard set, you have a benchmark, you have a parameter, you have a way of bringing, at least now in life, after so much experience, Aries, now there is something that you want that is worthy of you. And I think the Three of Swords there is you're getting disappointed. You're getting disappointed that I don't think you've lost faith in finding the right person, right people, whatever, however this reading is resonating with you. It's just that you are disappointed, a tad bit disappointed. For the Page of Pentacles in the middle of the month, you have the Seven of Cups, more finding and more disappointment. I mean, Seven of Cups is looking for more. Ten of Wands is no. Pages are getting rejected. They are. Seven of Wands there. When I told you, Aries, I think Seven of Wands is your energy. There you go. The very beautiful Queen of Wands. Again, fire. This is definitely you. And Four of Wands. See, look, it's very simple, Aries. Either this is a case of marriage, proposal, getting with someone, okay? And even then, you're not happy with the kind of people that you're meeting, okay? But in case it's not that, and if this is something you're building up, you're creating a structure, you're very, very clear what it is that you want. Okay, your Queen of Wands she lights up rooms, she brights up rooms, she owns the room. The room is the Queen of Wands. People have to be very careful. That is why you're defending everybody. You're like, no. I get it. You have standards, and that's amazing, Aries. Page of Wands. Let us see what this page has to offer. We have Three of Cups and the Tower. No. I mean, I don't know if I should say this, Aries, but it just seems like somebody wants to, it's giving a very threesome kind of a vibe, you know, a third wheel kind of a vibe. And I don't think it's going down very well. I think the Page of Wands, this fire-like energy is going to get rejected. You're going to be rejecting a lot of people this month. Let's see the Page of Cups. I have never done a reading like this. And I'm telling you, the cards are not even a single card is confirming a page, because you're a queen. Queens deserve queens or kings or emperors. You have, for the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. I think the Page of Cups would probably stay and fight a little bit longer, because it's the Page of Cups. It has nothing to lose. Or we have the Justice here. Let's see the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of the Pentacles popped up in the first 10 days of the month also. Why has it come back again? Or is it that the person that you're waiting for is a knight, and you also is still almost about to join you as the queen that you are? Look, the Knight of Pentacles is being confirmed by the Sun and Three of Pentacles. Now, this is something that you can work with. And I think they have not come themselves in the first 10 days. That you're thinking about them, and you're thinking they will not come. But they actually come towards the end of the month. And they come with an offer, they come with maybe a work scenario, maybe a work scene. It's looking like a Leo sign to me, but it could also be an Earth sign. There's a lot of Earth here. I mean, considering you have all four pages, you have all four elements, but Sun with the Knight of Pentacles is strong. That's Leo. That's Leo. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. There is collaboration, there's working. Could also possibly be that this is the person that you're going to marry. Could be. Six of Cups towards the end of the month, Aries. Oh, we've got the Judgment and the Eight of Swords. So what happens? I think this is telling us what actually happens to the connection towards the end of the month. There is a connection here. I think towards the end of the month, it's almost like you get a wake-up call about the way you have been possibly looking for a partner. And I feel Aries, this month is where you are revisiting, reevaluating all the relationships that you've had, and you're actually possibly taking out time. That is why you have the I'm sorry, time for a nap. Maybe you need to be with yourself because you have the Empress energy. And then you have the Judgment and the Eight of Swords. Judgment is of course somebody coming back from the past, but even that is not materializing. I think people that come back from, it's a clear message. First of all, anybody who comes back from your past is going to be the same cycle, because I think what this table right now is screaming at me and telling me, Aries, is that when we cross paths with people in our life and the time we spend with them, that is the time we are given. And we have to make the most of it. If that timeline is over and we move, at least for you, I'm seeing that then you move on and you find new people and you move on to your new timeline. If they're meant for you, they'll come and match you in the new timeline. Maybe the person that you have on your mind is not on your timeline. Not on your timeline, Aries. Okay. Let's take out message from the Love Oracle deck. Let us see. After this reading, let us take out message from the Love Oracle deck and let's see what it wants to tell us. Okay. My God, this is so accurate to the entire reading we did right now. Aries, you've got the shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. You made me realize my flaws. I told you, you will be reflecting back on all the relationships you've had. And of course, when we look back, we do see what went wrong. We also figure out where we went wrong, right? Then you have reunion. This was the Judgment card that came out for you. We will always come back to each other. Maybe this lifetime, maybe another lifetime, but it seems like it's a very important connection for you, Aries. And then you have reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Your entire reading was these three messages, Aries. This has blown me over. I mean, wow. So maybe when your oracle said time for a nap, sleep, good sleep where you can feel rejuvenated, reflect on yourself, take out time for yourself, get the clarity that you need. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I sincerely hope that the right people find the message at the right time. That is always my intention with this and every other reading that I do. Have a fabulous October. I will definitely see you in your next reading. Till then, take care and have an amazing day.